hands. Here comes Piedmont back the other way. Jalen Brown kicks it out. It'll be another three. And airballed it. So Cole Wilson, after nailing one early in the ball game, has just been unable to hit the last 4 or 5 attempts really from outside for him.
And Coach Glover just looked at him and goes, "What are you doing?"
Well, you know, he felt good after the one he hit earlier. So once you hit one, you just got to keep shooting.
Yeah, but like, you got to calm down a little bit now.
27-12.
Because you're lucky you're getting stops on the defensive end, but those would start to add up if Faith Christian was scoring.
Faith just struggling to find very much rhythm offensively.
And with Riches hanging out, it's going to be tough to score anyways. Your lead score.
And Robertson had a look and could not finish. That is tough. Way too strong out of the hand. Here comes Bethel back the other way. Bethel picked up his dribble and put it back down and doubled. Yeah. And he, you could see it on his face. He knew it immediately. He dribbled and he just kind of went, oh.
It's just a mindset type thing, we just, not to dribble, but
tough turnover.
He's young, he's a sophomore. You're going to make those struggles.
So 3:52 to go here until halftime.
And Richards Hagan got a splash of water, and now he's back out there. Go for 3. Good shot, just couldn't get it to fall. But not a lot of subs been going in for Piedmont. And turns it over to Bethel. Here comes Bethel on a fast break. Oh, he ball jumped. He about got up there, boy. Man. Tell you what.
Hey, it was smooth, too, how he took off right there. I mean, it really was. I mean, it just looked smooth. So, he's got some really good athleticism. As you said, only a 10th grader. Yeah. So now we'll see him head to the free throw line and misses the first one.
I'm enjoying this right now, watching Bethel play. Watching all these guys play, but Bethel's really stood out.
Gets the second one to go. So 28-12 your score, largest lead of the game, 16 points for Piedmont. Faith expected a little bit more offensive output, but just the length and the size from Piedmont has caused some problems. Didn't cause any problems right there, though. A huge, big-time entertainment 3 by Joseph Carroll, the senior.
Proctor.
Almost a big answer by Proctor. A great rebound by Jalen Brown, but knocked away. Battle for the ball. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Piedmont. Nice job there by Coach Glover to get the timeout. But big there for Faith. And you need a couple, you just need a couple more stops, a couple more baskets. And if you can get it, within that 6, 7, 8 range at halftime, you feel a lot better going into the locker room.
If you get it to single digits before halftime, I still think you feel pretty good. Because think about it. Your shots have not fallen. Piedmont's shots have fallen. But lately they've been struggling. If Faith Christian could capitalize off these other shots that Piedmont has missed, to be a different ball game. But so far, Faith Christian has struggled to capitalize. But that was a big 3 by Joseph Carroll right there. So we'll see if Faith Christian can take advantage.
So 3 minutes left to go until halftime. 28-15 your score after the big 3 by Joseph Carroll for Faith Christian. Trying to chip away at this lead a little bit here before halftime. Swain with it at the top. Bethel now with it. Bethel going to go right. Trying to get into the lane and has it just ripped away by Will Smith. Great play.
Yeah, great play by Will Smith right there.
So now Faith the other way. Carroll with it. Carroll to Harris. Harris to Smith. And now it'll be Harris with the 3, and he nails it. And they needed that. All of a sudden it goes from a 16-point game to a 10-point game. And now not only is Faith getting the stops they need, starting to hit some baskets as well.
Yeah, that's a big shot right there. Cut it back to 10. Now you got to get another stop, though.
Great drive by Jalen Brown and almost got the and one opportunity. And you can just tell when he wants to lower his head and get to the basket, he can almost do it at will.
Yeah, not the biggest guy on the court, but he's very physical.
So 28-18. Nothing but net there for Brown. Free throw stroke is money.
Yeah, 100% for sure. Looks like he plays like Jalen Brown out there for sure. Now Richards Hagan right in front of us. Trying to get a screen or something, but nobody came to help him, so.
Passing it around the perimeter.
Ooh, almost a turnover, and it is going to be a turnover, actually.
Yeah, well, Proctor got a piece of it, but it ended up hitting right off of Carroll's hands as it went out of bounds, and nice play there by Colton Proctor. And that's just the thing. I mean, it's just the couple of these guys. You look at Bethel, you look at Swain, you look at Proctor. They're just a little bit bigger than anybody that Faith has, and that little size advantage has really, really helped out Piedmont here in this first half.
Length is the key in this game, and Piedmont has the advantage 100%.
Here goes Swain trying to drive right. Finds a man in the corner. It's Jalen Brown. And while that free throw stroke has looked good, it's now second air ball three-pointer from him here in the first half. Back the other way, a three by Faith. No good. That was a chance to make it a single-digit lead there for Piedmont. Proctor instead pulls it out, gives it to Brown. Thought about a three. Drives in. And even though he's not hitting them threes, he's hitting some layups, that's for sure. He's got a very smooth glide as he gets to the rim and lays it up and in. Now 14-point game.
And now that makes Jalen Brown the leading scorer for Piedmont with 12.
Three by Faith off the back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Reese comes away with his own rebound, but Bethel comes in to knock it away. Reese with it, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Faith, and it looked like Reese may have taken a shot to the face right there towards the end.
And still, though, just a very good half of basketball we've had so far here.
Yeah, timeout will be granted there to Faith, so that'll be their second here of the first half. Had to take one to stop that run there in the first quarter. So 58.9 seconds left. Down by 14. If you're Faith, you would love nothing more than to at least make this a 10-point game, but would love to get it in that single-digit range with maybe a couple three-pointers here to end off the half.
Yeah, 110%. I mean, you really, really want to cut this game in single digits, but at least try to cut it to 10 or 11 for sure. So now we are back. It will be Faith ball still.
Yeah, Faith will inbound it from their own baseline and knocked away, and it looked like that time.
I think you stepped on line.
Yeah. Cole Wilson knocked it away, hit right off that baseline there, so it stays with Faith. Oh, nice spin move by Harris, and gets it up and in with the left hand as well.
Yeah, that's big right there for Faith. That cuts it to 12. Now if you get a stop here. Oh, man, crossover, fade away. Oh, don't do it to him.
Yeah, you can kind of see Jalen Brown starting to feel himself a little bit. Great move right there behind the back.
Oh, it's filthy.
34-20. Faith can hold for the last shot if they want, but down by 14,
I'd
probably want to try to get as many possessions as you can. Richards Hagan goes up above Swain. That's a tough shot there.
Can you imagine what Richards Hagan's going to be, though, in 2 years?
Yeah.
He still has 3 years to grow and develop.
Jalen Brown takes it in, gets it to Bethel. Bethel puts it up and in with 2 seconds left, and that is how the first half will end.
Great.
Piedmont, 36 points there in the first half, and just a great job there all the way around by Piedmont of producing offense and getting the stops they needed to create this 14-point lead there in the first half.
Yeah, for sure. A great first half of basketball all around from both of these teams. And that's what you'd like to see. Faith Christian down by 12, but it's not like they played bad. They just needed to capitalize off the Piedmont turnovers and the Piedmont stops they got. But at the end of the day, Piedmont is still over them by 12.
So we are at halftime. We will take a break, and when we come back, we will break down some of the first half action and get you set for half number 2 here between Piedmont and Faith Christian at the 2024 Calhoun County Basketball Tournament.
Here's your TV24 news in a minute, presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Governor Kay Ivey has issued a state of emergency for 25 counties in Alabama, including Calhoun, Cherokee, Cleburne, and Etowah ahead of this week's winter weather. This went into effect yesterday at 2 p.m. With the intense cold weather, the bridge at the Anniston First United Methodist Church has a public warming station open to those who need it. Jacksonville State University has crowned Grace Ann Lundy Miss JSU 2024. She will now go on to represent the university this summer in the Miss Alabama pageant. On Friday, the Talladega City Council named the Talladega Fire Chief Danny Warwick interim city manager after they voted unanimously to terminate Cedric Hill's contract a week ago. 30 students from Gadsden State Community College have received the Alabama Automotive Manufacturers Association Scholarship. Gadsden State has more AAMA scholarship recipients than any other community college in the state. And that's your news in a minute. We'll see you back tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight temperatures are getting down to 22 degrees. We'll have cloudy skies with periods of freezing drizzle. Then tomorrow, the high is only getting up to 31 degrees, and we'll have mostly cloudy skies. Now, as for the 7-day, tomorrow night, bundle up. Make sure the heat is on full blast because the low is getting down to 13 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. And as for the rest of the week, the highs are not going to be all that high. They're going to be very low. Wednesday, only getting up to 40 degrees with no chance of rain. Then on Thursday, we're seeing a 50% chance of rain with a high of 49. Friday, a high of 40. Saturday, a high of 36. Sunday, a high of 46. And Monday, only a high of 49. And for those last few days this week, is only going to be a 0 to 10% chance of rain. So not a whole lot of rain this week, but definitely some freezing cold temperatures. So everyone, bundle up. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your local bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We're on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. Stop being just another number at the big bank and start being a neighbor at Southern States Bank. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Hello, I'm John Garlick, and I'm running for probate judge here in Calhoun County, and I'm asking for your vote. From accounting and finance to law enforcement and mental health, my education, training, and experience make me uniquely qualified to be your probate judge. Now, I've sworn an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the great state of Alabama, and I look forward to taking that oath again as your next probate judge. I'm John Garlick, and I'm asking for your vote.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gadsden State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gadsden State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gadsden State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gadsden State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Serving Calhoun County in the state of Alabama since 1994, offering some of the most competitive interest rates in the mortgage industry, along with a wide variety of mortgage products. We are with you throughout the home buying process, offering you service before and after the close. Fast, reliable, local. Visit us today or apply online at our website, jacksonmortgageco.com.
And you remember, if you need a home loan, call my daddy.
I'm Julie Borelli, and I want to be your next probate judge. As a retired U.S. Marine, a dedicated community advocate, and a practicing attorney, I have always been a firm believer in service over self. I'm compassionate, driven, and hardworking, and I intend to bring those qualities to the forefront. If you want integrity, experience, and a true advocate for our people, elect Julie Borelli, Calhoun County Probate Judge.
Thank you for coming to Greenway. At Greenway Classes, we have all the vehicles that you want. We are here part of your family, and we want to make sure that you give us that opportunity under the new management that we have. Yo quisiera que ustedes sepan que aquí en Greenway estamos nosotros dispuestos a hacerlos a ustedes, nuestra familia. Avísenos cuando estén listos y vengan a vernos con todos los vehículos y las necesidades que tengan.
Come visit us today.
Welcome back into the 2024 Calhoun County Basketball Tournament, where Piedmont leads Faith Christian 36-22 at halftime. Caleb Brooks, Jackson New here with you, bringing you the action. Jackson, look, one of the better games that we've had here today from an action standpoint. The pace of the play has been a lot of fun to watch. For Piedmont, 25 in the first quarter. It slowed down a little bit there in the second with only 11 points to get to that 36 mark. But with the way they play, and that was with a quarter they just missed some threes. They get a couple of those threes to go down. It's a team that they can just score and score and score, and it makes it a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very, very entertaining first half. You got guys like Jalen Brown for Piedmont out there. Couldn't get the three ball to fall, but he's just driving in the paint, laying it up, hitting some mid-range shots towards the end of that half. Hit a little step-back fadeaway that was just absolutely nasty. You got some great plays. You got guys like Bethel out there that I'm very interested in him. He just looks like a basketball player. And then on the other side of it, you got guys like Connor Richeshagen really not been able to get anything going just yet. I mean, not a bad half. He's got 8, but not been able to get, his rhythm, I guess you could say, going. Carson Harris has been doing pretty good. Will Smith is playing good on the defensive side of the ball. But, Faith Christian needs to get some offense back moving for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, it kind of feels like they're going to be counting on guys like Richeshagen and some of these other guys to really step up and knock down some of these shots and give themselves an opportunity to come back in this game.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to have to hit shots to get back in this ball game because they're going to have to get stops and they're going to have to hit shots. I mean, that's just what it is. Stops and shots is what they need.
No doubt about it. So, couldn't be here without our great sponsors. We want to make sure that we take the time to thank our great sponsors here. Economy Septic Tank has been providing service to all of Calhoun County and all surrounding counties since 1975. For almost 50 years, Economy Septic Tank has been a family-owned and operated business. Economy Septic Tank can handle everything needed for the installation process from start to finish. Give Economy Septic Tank a call for all your septic tank needs. Whether it's residential or commercial property, Economy Septic Tank can handle your septic pumping, installation, and repair. Give them a call, 256-435-1086. We also want to thank Lisa Amerson. Thank you to Lisa Amerson for being a sponsor of this broadcast. Vote Lisa Amerson for Calhoun County Board of Education. Lisa Amerson is a proud supporter of our student athletes in Calhoun County. Thank you to ABS Business Systems for all your business systems and office needs here in Calhoun County. It's ABS Business Systems. Visit us online at www.absofficesystems.com. That's www.absofficesystems.com. Thank you to Julie Hood for being a sponsor of our broadcast here this whole week. Vote Julie Hood for Calhoun County Board of Education. Julie Hood is a proud supporter of our student athletes in Calhoun County. Also, thank you to Juanica Hendricks of Country Financial. Special thanks to Juanica and Country Financial for being a partner in this broadcast. Give Juanica a call today at 256-832-8779. Thank you to Greenway CDJR of Anniston. Be sure to get into Greenway today to get your best deal on a Dodge, Jeep, or Ram truck. Come by dealership or visit online at www.greenwaycdjrofAnniston.com. And a special thanks to S&H Waterproofing and Construction, foundation repair, mold removal, encapsulation, waterproofing. Visit us on Facebook or our website or give us a call for superior solutions. And we want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings right up the road in Oxford for sponsoring us here. Make sure to go check them out. Can't beat the type of sports atmosphere that Buffalo Wild Wings provides, and some great food, great burgers, wings, chicken, you name it, you can find it there. Second half now getting started. Piedmont in front, 36-32. Swain with the ball. Now Colton Proctor takes a three off the backboard, no good. Swain gets the offensive rebound.
Good defense.
Great job there by Richardshagen to pull it away. It was poked away from behind, but it will remain right here with Faith Christian.
That's just good defense right there by Richardshagen on Swain, who's older than him, a little bit taller than him, got a little bit more mass than him, but still, Richardshagen has some hard on him, I'll tell you that right now. Hey, there you go. That's what they need.
Carson Harris gets that one to go. They need somebody to get going from the outside. It's a good start here for this Faith team. It can be contagious. That's what they're hoping for. Here's Swain. Jalen Brown with it. Brown, a couple of nice moves. A great no-look pass to Proctor. Proctor almost loses it. Now comes away with it. Gets it to Swain. Swain gets it to Brown. Brown drives in, up off the backboard. It rolls around, does not fall. And here comes Faith Christian back the other way. Parker Robertson gave it off to Reese. Now they go back up top to Harris. Here's Richardshagen to Harris. Harris steps into another three. And this time just off the front iron, no good. Physical rebounding there down low, and it will result in a foul, and it looks like that will go against Carson Harris.
Yeah, this place would have lit up if Carson Harris would have hit that three.
Yeah, Faith fans across from us are just looking for a reason to get into this game.
And I think that's Carson Harris's mother. She's got a picture of his face cut out. It's pretty funny to see.
Here's Bethel. Jalen Brown kicking it around.
Little miscommunication right here for Faith Christian.
Proctor.
Oh,
Bethel.
my God!
And what an alley-oop there by Piedmont. And there is the athleticism we were talking about with Ish Bethel. As he goes up and slams it in. Great setup there by the Piedmont offense as well. And Jalen Brown with the perfect pass to get it right there for Bethel. Nice up and under move there from Harris. A good answer on the other end for Carson Harris.
Beautiful shot right there by Carson Harris. I cannot believe what I just witnessed.
38-27. Almost throws it away there. Jalen Brown with it. They're giving him space. Back to Brown. Brown to Proctor. Proctor now inside. Great pass, but could not finish at the basket. And here comes Faith the other way. It's a good look for Chance Murphy. Got to get it to go. Here's Harris. Working on Proctor. He's going to get it up top to Robertson. Robertson to Reese, and a nice move by Reese. He goes up with the right hand, gets it to drop. Coach Glover will take a timeout. Very similar to how the game started with Faith needing a timeout to stop a Piedmont run. You got Piedmont having to take a timeout now here to stop a Faith run. And this is exactly what Faith needed to get this second half started, get some hope and get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, that was a great way to get back in the ball game as Faith Christian. I still can't believe what I just witnessed, though, with Bethel. I mean, that's NBA level stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see many 10th graders that can get up that high, control their body that way, and catch and dunk that way. So
I may have freaked out a little bit too much right there, but, I mean, that's a sophomore doing stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't expect it. You know, if we were here doing Jacksonville State, you probably wouldn't react the same way because you don't expect that, especially from a 10th grader. So very impressive. Big-time athletic play, and looking back at it right here on our TV screen at the replay, he goes up and grabs it and slams it in. I mean, just impressive from Ish Bethel.
I'll tell you what, that kid right there has got a bright future in basketball.
Yeah, no, he's got a great body type. You know, obviously, as you noted, going to have to put on some weight. But very good basketball body, as well as Colton Proctor. Also has a very good-looking basketball body as well. Only an 11th grader. Here's Jalen Brown, who maybe doesn't have as good of a basketball body, but has been as impressive of a player as anybody out here. Here's Proctor for three from the corner. That's a big shot there by Colton Proctor. Every time Faith, it starts to feel like they're getting back in the game, this Piedmont team just finds a way to make a couple of big plays and get that lead back up. Here's Richards-Hagen kicking it around. Almost a steal from Bethel. It would have been showtime again. Instead, it's a step-in three. Can't get it to go, and Colton Proctor will pull it out. Now to Bethel in the corner. Fakes a three. Drives baseline. Great pass down low, and that will be 2 free throws coming up here for Chance Murphy. But that was all created right there by Ish Bethel with the drive of the baseline and the nice dish right there underneath the basket.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot beautiful pass, I should say, by Ish Bethel.
First free throw up and missed there from Chance Murphy.
Carson Harris checking back in here. It's the guy they need on the floor.
Talked about balanced scoring. You know, you look up and down this Piedmont team right now, and you got Colton Proctor with 9, Ish Bethel with 9, Jalen Brown with 14, Chance Murphy now with 5. I mean, just they can spread it out, and they're not just counting on one guy to do all the scoring for them.
And it's going to be...
Looks like it'll stay with Faith Christian, Robertson. But, I mean, you can just see the size difference with Proctor right there along with Cole Wilson standing above Robertson. I mean, it's just tough to find anywhere to go with the ball.
And there's Bethel. I mean, we got 2 of those guys together.
Robertson, a great dish to the corner. They couldn't finish, but able to get the rebound is Robertson. He puts it up and in for 2. So back to an 11-point game. Here's Cole Proctor the other way. Jalen Brown. Proctor thought about a 3, now back to Brown. Brown thought about whipping it around. Instead, drives into the paint, puts up a floater, no good. Robertson had the rebound. It was taken right away from him. And then now it's taken right away from Chance Murphy, and a great play right there by Joseph Carroll, the senior.
Yeah, that's just very good defense right there by Faith Christian. And Harris with another 3. Bang! And Faith Christian's right back in it.
Big-time 3 there by Faith Christian and Carson Harris. They needed that. Makes it an 8-point game, and slowly right here in this third quarter, they've just found a way to creep back in and give themselves some hope.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big shot by Carson Harris right there. Gets them kind of back into this game a little bit, cuts it to 8. And our Faith Christian has responded fantastically here in this second half.
Looking at the scoring on the other side there for Faith Christian is Carson Harris, who has really gotten going now. 15 points here in the ball game. Richards-Hagen, the 9th grader, he's got 8. Robertson with 2. We've also got Joseph Carroll that hit the big 3-pointer there in the first half. He's got his 3 points. And Eli Robinson sitting there with 4, and that is what is on the floor right now for this Faith Christian team. So here comes Jalen Brown bringing it back the other way for Piedmont. Proctor over to Bethel. Proctor now just going to take the 3. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and they're going to call a foul. It looks like against Cole Wilson on the rebound down low.
They got caught over the back right there.
So we'll see Swain now get set to check back in. And he will come in for Cole Proctor. So Colton Proctor will check out. And now we'll see some full court press again from Piedmont. First time in a while that we've seen them really bring. They got 4 guys right here in the front court.
But JCA ran this all night against Faith Christian Saturday. So they're going to be prepared for this, and they are.
Richards-Hagen beats it. Now they got numbers into the corner. Another 3 for Carroll. Gets it to go. And Faith Christian has fought their way back into this ball game now. 5-point game with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Man, Joseph Carroll, he has made some big plays in this game. Big steal earlier and has hit 2 threes when they needed it most. Looking for an answer the other way. Can't get it to go. Rebounded down low by Richards-Hagen. He's going to bring it ahead. You can feel the momentum right now for Faith. Robertson steps into a wide open 3. Can't get it to go. So now Swain will bring it ahead, trying to settle things down here for Piedmont. Into the corner, Bethel thought about a 3. Puts it on the floor. Now to Wilson. Wilson all the way around to Brown.
Yeah, Swain.
Swain.
Kind of settling down now and trying to navigate some traffic.
Jalen Brown will pop up and take a 2 and hit nothing. Probably an ill-advised shot. You can see Coach Glover telling him, you got to be smarter. Just kind of forced that one right there. And so we saw Faith starting to get those stops before halftime, just couldn't get those buckets. Now all of a sudden they've gotten the stops and they've added the buckets to it, and we got ourselves a basketball game.
Yeah, we do. We really do. But
swinging it around, Carroll, another open three, and he thought about it too much. You could tell when it came out of his hand, he didn't feel good about it. Bethel all the way to the other end, and man, when he just wants to get to the rack, it's impressive. A nice spin move, draws the foul, and he will head to the free throw line for 2 Buffalo Wild Wings free throws.
Yeah, that kid's going to be special. I mean, truly, when he's by his senior year, he'll probably be playing and have college offers from somewhere, if not next year.
First free throw up, and it's good. Second free throw up, second free throw good.
You got a well-rounded game, I'll tell you that. You just about hit Jeff over here. Jeff just about had a heart attack.
And Carroll ends up losing possession there, bringing it ahead. So chance for Piedmont to really get back out in front.